Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hard West with me, Cornish-knight. Now, due to technical issues, there is no sound in this video. Now, I know that's going to be disappointing because this is like the climactic confrontation. But it's just gotta have to be. The moon is the mother of all of our power. Now, for those of you who are interested about how you get past this particular challenge, because the puzzles actually shift, I have found out. It's quite simple. What you basically do is that you take the free key. There's each that sentence will have 3 hints, which is that it's normally be like the moon is the mother of our power, which will be you have to look for example, in this case it will be you have to look for moon, then you have to look for mother, and then you'll have to look for power. It took me a little bit of time to figure this out, unfortunately, which is never a great thing, but to be honest, word puzzles were never really my forte, so if you're expecting me to be super like riddles and stuff, I was never really good with riddles, so it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations, and because it can change around, they're never quite the same, so you should just keep a hint out. The moon is the mother of all power, so we're needing to have Metzel as the god of the moon. We need to have Quatila, the mother of all women, and who's the power one? Oh, Tezcatlipoca. I apologise if I'm mangling the native South American names. I'm not particularly good at speaking them. Quetzalcoatl is the only one I've ever had any real affinity with, because obviously he is the feathered snake and is the most iconic one linking to the Aztecs. But yeah, I'm not particularly good with South American deity names. Right, so let's first go to the wellspring. The men came upon a small lake filled with crystalline water and sprung from the mountains. After the process of heating horrors, a place like this seemed miraculous. The peons ran and drank deeply. They were instantly refreshed and felt as if everything had seemed until now had been nothing more than a bad dream. Vasquez drank the water through the opening of his mask. The few drops that made it to his mouth made him forget all pains he had. Zacharias sat on a rock behind Vasquez, who stood staring at the temple in the distance. Eventually Zacharias spoke. So that's healed us all up, giving us all boosts to everything, which is very nice. Zacharias recalled the tragedy of Diogo's treachery and said to hope Vasquez knew he would never betray him. Vasquez turned to his old companion and told him that their friendship was one thing that he was absolutely sure of. So let's just get all our cards in order. It's a shame because we have to sacrifice this bloke. This is not a good game. Like, nobody comes out of this like smelling like roses, I don't think. We're releasing the devil on the lands and all kinds of horrible stuff. You arrive at a massive ancient structure. Untold wealth and power wait beyond. They enter the temple. There's our achievement Pops daring to be careful. Right, so we lost Zacharias because obviously we're going to have to sacrifice him. And until then, we're going to have to make sure that everything is set up properly for our fight. Yes, there we go. Make sure he has the musket. Good. Everything's good. And just because he's probably going to have to be our sharpshooter now because he has the highest aim value. So let's see what we can get done. Now I'm a bit annoyed here. I forgot to turn the audio recordings on, the audio settings on for recording when I reinstalled all my recording software. So this is why you're just having a voiceover and no in-game music, which I am very disappointed in. And because of the way that the game saves, I can't go back to an earlier save because it's a checkpoint autosave system. So let's just have to press on, make sure everyone has a good setup. I want to try and make sure everyone has luck. At this point, luck is like the primary thing you want in this game. Maybe worth switching something else out. 10 of clubs, perhaps. And I give it to that. I give it to him, but in hindsight, I decide it's probably better given to the other gentleman. So he's got to get that, which is excellent. Yep, so he's now got luck regeneration. Upload gets that, which is just an aim bonus, which is pretty nice. For anyone playing this game, your luck stat is really the thing you have to buff. Before anything else, luck is so important. That and good battlefield awareness. Without those two, you're pretty much destroyed in this game. Give them some trinkets. I consider giving him the medical bag because it's just useful. Well, I did actually give him the medical bag, I should say. Now, what do we want to give him? Maybe Lucky Coin. Bloodstained Shirt is useful because it stops crippling injuries, but this late in the game, it's not so much of an issue. Serpent Amulet is nice, but the minus to maximum luck and like heat increase, like enemy awareness of you, is not particularly fantastic. Lucky Coin is good. I'm happy to take a health hit to give him a nice luck boost. Now, he's probably going to have the aim, so his aim increases even more. 70 aim is nothing to sneeze at. I'd considered giving him the amulet, but I just thought I'd give him the coins. It decreases his health, but gives him a lot more luck. And he'll get, none of those really interest me, so I'm going to give him the Bloodstained Shirt. Enemies don't really tend to use grenades in my experience, so the Dreamcatcher isn't really worth anything. Right, as they walked up to the incredible long stairs, Vasquez wondered what reward awaited him. So let's go and see. We have the narrator. Horrified, Zacharias finally understood Vasquez's intention. He would stop him or die trying. So we have to kill Zacharias, who's our oldest friend. This guy, I mean, to be honest, the RPC, this player character that we're controlling, is a pretty horrific guy. I mean, this entire game is like filled with pretty horrific people. I was trying to get a bit closer in, but the camera angles in this game aren't always the best. And I also realised that it was probably a bit too dark as well, but you can't alter the darkness of this game from this is one of the things I dislike about this game, is that a lot of the stuff you have to fiddle with has to be done at the main menu, not in game. Right, I'm going to do a golden sword on Zacharias and kill him outright. So Zacharias was dead, Vasquez smiled. Surely the forces inhabiting the temple would accept the sacrifice. Right. Temple doors open, but we still have like literally 1 million people to kill, which is never a good thing. Take a clip at him. Yes, it's one of these problems, isn't it? You can never quite tell. Come on, get rid of him. Yep. They keep trying to hit us. I mean, to be in this is one of the reasons that luck is so incredibly important in this game. You don't have very much health, and then so in long drawn-out slugs like this, you really need to get stuff healed up. Well, not say healed up. You really need to be able to dodge stuff, and the only dodge statistic in this game is luck. Like, how many people are we fighting? 8, 9, maybe 10. I can't remember. Now there's another one down there that we didn't see. We're probably going to try and get him up here to see what he can see as well. Try and get an angle. The problem is his weapon range is pretty limited, so it's not fantastic. We've got this guy down here to worry about, but as long as we relocate, we shouldn't have too much issue. Yeah, I should have changed the brightness settings. But as I said, I try and do it here, you just can't do it, which is really annoying. I don't know why. So, yeah, I've got to try and shoot him. I know this is going to be seeming pretty boring, folks. It's not a fantastic situation with no audio to back any of this up besides my vocal cords, so you're going to have to be patient. Unfortunately, none of my abilities are going to work. Annoying indeed. It's going to be one of those massive slug matches, unfortunately. Now, how are we going to get this? Probably need to try and ricochet a shot off. We can try ricocheting. There seems to be enough people around here we can hit with ricochet. So let's just try that. Come on. Oh, we can't get that guy. Maybe that guy over there. Yeah, we can get him. Yeah, 49% isn't too bad. Plus we have luck regeneration, so we can probably try and do it a lot. Okay. That misses. He tries again. He clips me there, but gives me a lot more luck back. That guy dodges, puts the dodge ability on, and they start trying to plow into me with everything that they have. This is another one of the things I will complain about Hard West, is that in big battles like this, where you can't, to be honest, there's not a lot of easy flanking room. I mean, I could try and force my way around on the flank, but like I'm trying to do here, but the issue is that if I have one person left in the middle, he will literally just get rushed by everybody, which isn't great. So I try and can't do fanning because there's no points. Too lower hit percentage, and well, it's not too low hit percentage. I don't have enough action points. So let's try and shotgun him at 59% chance to hit, and that goes wide, which sucks. It sucks. It really does suck. So let's try and do a ricochet on someone else. Can't get him. Can get him though. Let's try that. 49. Or was he the bloke that put luck up? He might have had the bloke that had luck up. Let's try for him instead. Yeah, let's go for this guy. 49% chance. Go for it. Got the guy straight in the head. Zacharias support. I don't know how these guys can be Zacharias supporters. Maybe they're all the pinions have basically rebelled against us, which is potentially what's happened. Go for a shot. 54%. He's got the highest. Yep, let's try it. Nah, we missed. Nah, not fantastic. These guys are still ploughing into us, slowly eating from my character's health and his luck bar. They managed to miss his health that time, but they still chewed fairly effortlessly. No, they didn't. They didn't hit his health bar, actually. That's not fantastic. Right, so ploughing into him some more. Just a torrent of bullets and just angry locals charging us. He gets hit for 1. This guy pulls back and shoots. Not great. You can see what I mean though, literally against big groups like this, it's just a massive slog. We'll get to there. Hopefully we shouldn't trigger his annoying ability. Yeah, there's another person in cover. So let's just try and kill this guy off. It's not a great situation, to be honest. but we're going to have to try and make the best of it. Let's try and hit him, 49%. Go for it. Yep, caught him as well, so he's dead. Now, we're going to have to try and reload. No one's worth hitting with the musket, but we can still drop some luck. So we're going to. We did a crippling defense, which was nice. We basically did fanning. Good tip: if you're in a lot of terrain like this and they have a lot of cover, it's worth just fanning your weapon at them. Just because, obviously, even if it's 25% hit, like 5 rows of the dice are better than 1. He gets crippled. One doesn't get crippled. He gets hit again. Man, this is such a slogfest. So, let's see what we can get done. Never fun, this. Now we missed both times, but it's eating into his luck. So let's just see what's going on. Yeah, if you can hear like background noise and stuff, I do apologise. I mean, it's one of the side effects of not having any in-game audio recorded. I can't like hide stuff, unfortunately. And I don't really want to have like music playing in the background either, because then I'd have to try and find unlicensed music, which is always fun. Because even with unlicensed, royalty-free music, someone always tends to claim. So we get caught that guy with a reflective shot. It's one of the reasons I ended up having to cut out my music from my Age of Fear series, because even though the developers said that all their music was royalty-free, someone kept on blasting my characters, my videos with copyright claims. So the music had to go, which was a shame because it was very good. Right. Never a good thing when people do copyright claims. It's when they start doing stuff like, I don't know, when they want to put like videos on your, adverts on your videos. I never did like that, to be honest. So I cut the videos out. Well, I cut the in-game music out. You still get the in-game audio, so you get the cries and the battle and everything. It's useful, if a bit annoying. Because obviously you want to do it before you do the video editing, otherwise you have like stuff cut into your videos, because obviously you had to take the audio out after you've posted everything together. Reload. Just going to keep fanning him. This is one of the easiest ways I find for dealing with these people, is just to fan people. We also had like a prayer went off. We used this ability which allows them to prayer to get a random positive bonus, which is always very nice. There's a bloke up there and he's in a really strong defensive position, which sucks, so let's try and flank. It's not great. No point to try and fan him, so we're going to reload. Yeah, let's try fanning this bloke. We only need to get him once and we still killed him, which is great. There's 2 of those guys left up there, so there's not many left. I know there's one behind us, but the AI doesn't tend to be like very aggressive unless it has a clear objective. So a lot of the time you can get away with pretty much pushing past units. It's one of the things I did earlier on in this particular campaign, was that I rushed past a lot of units, and the AI doesn't tend to pursue you unless the AI of the particular unit is just like super aggressive, which is a shame. I must admit, it's one of the things that is a bit disappointing about this game, is the AI could be better in some ways. Like, it's really obvious what it's doing. It's trying to flank me there. See, like, it hits my character, he takes 4 damage. But now it's left himself, the AI's left itself wide open to getting absolutely... Right. Yep, it's left himself wide open to getting absolutely massacred from the other person in the room. Which is never fun. So we're going to pull him back to there. I'm just trying to pull this guy out. The problem is this guy just can't do anything to him because he's in full cover. So maybe I can lure him out. He needs to fall back, otherwise he's going to get absolutely annihilated. He still hasn't got a good angle on this bloke. And 32% hit chance is not something I'm really willing to risk. So he's going to fall back to here. And hopefully take some more damage. That guy's going to reload and try and take a shot at me. Miss. And give him blood loss in the same time because he's got crippled defense. Now, I decide to try and relocate this bloke just so he has like a better chance at killing the guys down here. But even here, I don't have a particularly good angle on them for some reason, even though I should probably see them. So, that's not great. Now, if we could just try and figure out how we could get around these guys. I'm probably going to have to try and flank them again, which is going to be interesting if nothing else. Let's try and get up there. We can fit into that space, which should give us an angle on that guard up there. Right. Let's try getting him. We can't fan because we haven't got enough action points. So let's try a single shot. Yeah, there we go. Killed him. Reload. Doesn't even really matter if we don't get the bloke down there because he's going to die of blood loss. He's going to peek out and take another pot shot at us again. Which is annoying, but what can you do? I still can't get this bloke out. It's so annoying. The AI tends to be massively defensive in these situations. Now that misses spectacularly. Hopefully we can try and push up and flank him and it will force the AI to react. We should also probably reload our weapons as well. But if we push someone up, the AI should react and try and relocate itself. It tends to do that a lot. So let's get up to the altar. Yeah, he's relocated. He hits my guy, who takes a little bit more damage, but it's not a huge issue. We'll get up here and just blam him. I'm going to take a risk think we can get to this pillar without getting his overreact shot. So we're going to get there. Point blank round with double barreled shotgun. Killed him outright, so he's dead. And now we can get into the temple. Though I'm hesitant to advance because I'm pretty sure that demons or something are going to pop up knowing my luck. I wouldn't put it past this game. So, here we go. Get them all nicely set up. Keep on going. This is one of the things I always do in a lot of these turn-based, like real-time strategy games that are, I suppose, XCOM-esque in some way. Is that I always make sure all my guns are reloaded before I go into the next room. Something you pick up from XCOM. You never want to go into a room with a gun that's not reloaded. Unless you're on a timer, that is, and then you really just want to pound feet and get moving. So into the evil temple. I'm probably guessing, judging from the size of the map, there's probably going to be like demons or something that pop up, which isn't going to be great. Right, so that's everything. Masked man, The rest are going to flank just in case we summon demons or devils or abominations or Cthulhu. You never can tell. So let's see what we find. Death, smiling and relaxed, the Antichrist emerges from the temple. Oh Lord. His teeth glinter in the red shirt, and light sparkle dance in his eyes. This world was his now. Great. So this bloke is the one responsible for all the issues that we have in the rest of the game. He causes everything to go wrong because of his massive greed. Well, that's good to know. Right. So, what campaign stories do we have? We didn't unlock everything. That's not too much of a problem. I'm not one of these people that likes unlocking all the collectibles. Right. So we've got A Matter of Time and Graveyard Shift. The father wandered the land, haunted by the curse he'd brought on his family, and became a solitary undertaker when his new home came under attack, though he must face his demons once and for all. And then we've got Cassandra at the bottom. On the run from the evil Inquisitor, Cassandra hit out from Mexico. Once there, it would take charisma, iron will, and healthy dose of prognosis to untangle the lies and deceptions that surrounded her. Probably going to do her next then, because she seems to be the next one in the story arc. It'll be interesting to see what happens. To be honest, the father in this thing is not a particularly nice bloke. But anyway, as always, if you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, you can leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Hard West, and I shall see you all next time on the next episode. Goodbye, folks.